Today we continue sanding and wet sanding, and by tonight all the sanding should be done. Moving on to masking and paint hopefully by Thursday. Getting there.
Yes, sir.
Is the sun up yet?
Barely. Pops had the brilliant idea of starting at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm shaking my head. Why?
It gives you time.
Yeah, I know. I'm exhausted. I woke up at 2:30 last night.
Really?
Yeah, or this morning. I couldn't fall asleep. It took me forever to get back to sleep,
Yeah.
so I'm beat. Whatever. So Pops is gonna attack this fender. Once that fender's done, the front of the car is done, basically, and then I'm gonna start masking up the front of the car, and he's gonna walk his way around. And we'll see how far we get. Hopefully we get everything masked up by the end of the day. We're about, I don't know, 3 hours behind schedule at this point, but I think we can make it up today. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right, Pops is still cruising here. So we got this side of the car is done, except for the very bottom, which I get to lay in that mess down there and do. Exciting. Looks nice.
Glass, my man.
Yeah, it looks real nice. You can see the reflection there.
Already.
It's pretty. And window channels are done. And I'm up here doing this. Wendell, thanks for your suggestion on the taping here. So I followed your advice. It's a little tricky at the front and back edges because this edge disappears and rolls over. So as Scott, I believe it was, pointed out in the painting video, with the smooth transition tape, you're supposed to use 2 layers like this. So this outer layer here, when you paint the sealer and 1 coat of base, and then you peel this off, and then you paint the rest of it here. So the idea is to make sure your sealer's covered for sure, right? So what I did, since I have a flat surface here, so I ran a line there up to here. It just kind of disappears right there. From here on out, you're not really going to get much paint on that edge there. But right here you will. And then I leave these long. I've got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this yet when you close the hood, because you have to be able to pull these back. I did the same thing back here, you can see. And then we'll go around the front of the hood here and just do that bottom one like this, all the way around here, facing this way. Because if I tried to take the, I thought about this last night, if I try to take the transition tape and do this with it, there's no way it's going to follow that line. So we'll just do the bottom here, and then this side's already done here, same thing. Yeah, so I've got to figure out how to leave this out in a way where I can grab it and pull it out without it flopping in the paint while I'm working on it. So that'll be a little tricky. I'll figure out how to do that. If you guys have any ideas on that, let me know. So I'm gonna tape the bottom of the hood now, mask it all off, and get it done. Well, that was frustrating. I just got these guys masked and then realized I forgot to scuff them. Had to peel all of that off. I don't know if you'll be able to see this here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe right here. So, anyway, I hit this with a gray Scotch-Brite down this edge here on both sides, and back to the smooth transition tape again. Alright, so we have the outer layer of the smooth transition tape, the inner layer, and then masking tape there. All done on both sides. And I left the long edge here on this one to peel off. I forgot to do it on the other side, but I put some yellow tape on it. Hopefully that'll give me something to hold on to. Yeah, so that's it for the edges here. Now I need to cover all this up somehow, so I'll get to work on that. It has been a slog today. It's now 3 o'clock. So we've been out here for 7 hours. Or I've been out here. Pops left about an hour ago. So I'm just still going around masking stuff. So my thought process here is each of these areas is individually masked. So I masked off the line between the fender and the wheelhouse there first to try and keep overspray from getting in there. Then I put this piece of paper on it and it's sealed all the way around the edges, so theoretically no overspray can get in there. Same thing on this side. Firewall is taped along the top there, down the sides, around the engine, and I'm going to wrap it around the bottom. Core support, same thing. The piece of plastic goes here, wraps over this way. There's lots and lots and lots of taping going on down here, as you can see. Pops finished all the wet sanding on this side of the car. So the door's all done here. Door jamb. We have to do the door jamb on the other side tomorrow. And then rockers. And then any other little miscellaneous things, but it's pretty close. So I vastly underestimated how long it was going to take to wet sand this thing. Pops worked on it all day. What a trooper. And I've been masking most of the day, and this is death, man. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. It would have been a lot easier with the hood off the car. He's got to lean under all these things and try and get tape all up on these little corners. My back is destroyed. So I'm going to call it quits in a little bit here. But I wanted to get the bulk of the taping masking out of the way so I could post it so you guys could see what I was up to. So what I'm going to do now is run a piece of plastic or something on the bottom of the hood here to protect it. I'm going to tape the vents here from the bottom first so no overspray gets in there. And then I'll put the soft edge tape in here and just set the hood down, see how it looks. And I'll take it from there. And that'll probably be the end of the day. All right, we got this covered here. Put the foam tape here, so I'm going to try closing the hood, see how well it closes. Because of this hood design, we're not necessarily trying to keep all overspray from getting under there, but just basically trying to keep it contained where the smooth transition tape is here. So let me close the hood, see what it looks like. All right, so it mostly did the right thing. It's down below the smooth transition tape, but I have masking tape behind it. So right here it's sticking out a little bit, so I guess you can take a squeegee or something, jam it down in there. That's a really tight fit right there. May have to reevaluate that. That's very tight. Yeah, that kind of chewed up my transition tape a little bit right there. I think we're able to fix it. So, something like that. And it's pretty much okay everywhere else. It wants to pop the hood up a little bit, but that's all right. So I think that'll work. You can just feel the smooth transition tape on the edge here. If it'll show up on the camera or not. Zoom. You can see that edge. Yeah, I think so. All right, I'm beat. That's going to do it for today. That's all I can do. I did put the tape under there, so that's all good. So we'll be back at this tomorrow. Another day into it. We still have wet sanding and we still have masking to do. So this is taking a really long time, but hopefully we can get all this done tomorrow and finish up. Getting the garage ready and everything in time for paint. If not, we've got paint budgeted for Thursday, but we can do Friday if we need to, as long as the weather's good on Friday. Thursday is supposed to be 77, I think, which is gorgeous, but we shall see. All right, everybody. Let me know if you have any thoughts on this masking process or wet sanding or anything else you saw. Still got a couple more days before paint, so still have a chance to fix things if you see something you don't like. Yeah. We'll see you on the next one. Adios. I was just thinking about this this tape here. I don't even actually need it. I'm going to take it out because I have everything masked anyway with the smooth transition tape here. This edge is going to get painted, so I don't even need it. So scratch that whole thing. I'm just going to take it out. I do need some thought from somebody on how I can do this. I think I can probably just cut this off right there. I'll be able to grab it with tweezers, but probably. Yeah, there's enough room in there. I can probably dig it out with tweezers. Play a game of Operation. All right, that's really legitimately going to do it now. See you later.